Hey guys, my name is Freedom. Today I'm going to show you how to import the Mixamo animations into your Unreal Engine 4 characters. So this is a new project in my Unreal Engine 4.26, and this is the third person's character. Now you can see this characters is the default mannequins. If I play, it have a few motions here, and if I press escape, I check the motion, I click contents, third person BP, the blueprints, the third person character. This is the third person character. Then if I want to check his animations, click the content, and it is under mannequin folder, animations, the third person animation blueprints. Now I can see how many animations, how many choices here. I click animation. These are the default animation that given by Unreal Engine 4. You have run, you have walk, you have jump, and idle. So now I'm going to add more animations from Mixamo. How to add it? Now I close all of this first. In order to import the animation from Mixamo, I have to export this out first. So now I click this. If you don't have, you also can drag from here under content, mannequin, animations. You can drag one out. Just to click and export it out. Okay. Click and then File, Export. Export selected. It will export as FBX file. So now as demo, I will export on my desktop. This is mannequin. Save. Click export. Now you can see it is on my desktop. It is an FBX file. If you cannot see the file extension .fbx, you can right click the file explorer, click the file explorer, click view, click here, click view. Make sure you untick the hide extension for non-file type so that you can see all the file extensions. As a 3D animator and game developer, it is very important for me to show all the file extensions so that I can just immediately see the file and I will know that this is an FBX file. Alright, now in your Mixamo, click upload character, drag the mannequin, and wait for a while. It is uploading. Okay, you can see there's something wrong here. Do you know why? It is not at the center. So you must make sure you put him at the center. So this is a wrong step. Later your character won't be at the center. Okay, you must avoid this problem. So now you don't use this step. You start a new map, a new level as default. Save. Alright, this is a new level. Drag your third person animation blueprint, drag it out. And then you must make sure the locations all switch to 0, 0, and 0. Alright, so everything at 0. And then this one we don't want already. I also delete just now that one because I not realize. So now I realize I have to make the locations all be 0. So file export selected, export on my desktop, name it mannequin, save. Yeah. As a 3D animator and game animator, as a 3D animator and game developer, you must be smart. All this type of problem you must be very sensitive and you can detect it anytime. So now I double click to double check as well. Now it's okay for this. Then in your Mixamo I upload again, drag in, alright, now he is at the center. This time is the correct one. Next. Next, now I can go and try some animations performing. For example, happy. Okay, this is happy. Then let's say if I want to download this, so just click download. Make sure the skin is without skin. It's FBX, keyframe reductions, frame per second 30. Okay, now I click download. And then now I put one more. I download one more, for example, 5. Or I want kick. For example, I want MMA kick. Alright, I also download this. Without skin, download. Alright, now show in folder. This is a Google Chrome, so it is easier for me to use it. Alright, this is my download folder. You can see FBX file, MMA kick and happy. This time, back to your content, mannequin, animation folder. I open a new folder. I don't want to disturb all this default motion, so I will name my new folder as Mixamo motion. So I will import this to that I just downloaded from Mixamo. I will just import into here. And then the skeletons. The skeleton choose mannequin skeletons. The animation length, you choose animated time. And click import all. This one, close it. Alright. Now you have these two motion already. What can you do the next? Now, back to your content, mannequins, animations. You can see third person animation blueprint is here. Double click. Click the animation. Now you can double check your animation is here already. You can see the animation already added to this avatar. If I double click and check, This is the animation, the happy animation and MMA kick. Okay, this animation have something wrong. Maybe because of at the beginning, it is not a T-pose. So how to solve this problem? Now I stop first. It should look in this way. Okay, if I use another method, I use the 3D exchange. Exchange 7.7 pipeline. This software is from Reallusion. Now I can just try this. Alright. Which one is the original avatar that I exported from Unreal Engine? Is this one, Mannequin FBX I drag in. I click OK. The 3D Exchange 7 is a very smart program. Later it will prompt to ask me a question. That is the auto setup to T-pose. So for this one, auto conversions, I select yes. Now it will automatic in T-pose. Now again, here is the animations. I can direct import these two animations into 3D Exchange. So I drag in MMA kick into animation. Current character, yes, click convert all. Next, now I can just look, yes, this is normal. And the happy. So as long as the default set as a T-pose, all the animation will be normal. So I add all to perform. And then, now I export again. I open a new folder here. Animation from 3D Exchange. I export the FBX file of the animations. I only want to include the animation. Here, choose Unreal Engine. The target tool presets. Export FBX file, then here choose Unreal Engine. We don't want the geometry because we already have. Now only include animation and the file name. I name it Mannequins 3D Exchange. To remark the file name so that we'll know that these animations are from 3D Exchange 7, I click OK. Wait, wrong location, sorry. Again, I need to repeat this. Export FBX, the file name, 3D Exchange, the Mannequin 3D Exchange, and the location destinations. I must copy the destination location, Ctrl C to copy, and then remove everything here and Ctrl V to paste. Here choose Unreal Engine. Exclude the geometry, only export. Include the animation and also save one take per file. So totally you will get 2 animation files. Click OK. So now all these animations are here. You can see Mannequin 3D Exchange Happy Mixamo. So everything named properly already. Under your Unreal Engine, for it is still under content mannequin animation. I will open one more new folder, 3D Exchange Motion Mixamo. So that this is the second time of the conversions. Now I want to import it. It is under that folder, animation from 3D Exchange that I just exported out. I drag in, select two of them and drag in. During you import it, make sure you select the animations length as the animated time and also the skeletons. You need to choose the mannequin and then import all. This one you need to wait for a while. It is importing. Alright, now finish importing. Now we can back to the animation and double click the animation blueprints, animations. Now we check it. The animation that exported from 3D Exchange 7, it is normal. It is no more abnormal. So the happy and MMA kick we don't want. We want that from 3D Exchange only. Okay, now the next step, I'm going to show you how to utilize the animations. Okay, so this one I'm going to close it. Let's say this is the new map. I press R to make it big. And then now I'm going to delete this as well. You can see this symbol is here, means the player will start here. In this map, if I click play, the player will start at that location. So the player already have the default walk, run, and jump. Now I press escape. Now I want to add the animations. Let the player to perform these two animations during the game anytime. So what should I do? I should go to the contents, the third person blueprint. It is under blueprint, the third person character. Alright, what should I do? In the event graph, there's already have some movement, the jump, the mouse input. So what should I do? I need to create some buttons, create Z button, X button, and C button. I use Z button and X buttons. That means when you press the keyboard Z, it will perform the happy animation. When I press the keyboard X, it will perform the MMA kick animations. Alright, so now we're back to here. We try to set it here, right click, type input keyboard Z. Once you press, it, play animation. Play animations is under mesh. Alright, the animation to play, I can select the MMA kick. Once you press it, it will kick. Once you release the key, release the Z, then it should stop. Here set animation, instance class. You should back to the default. The default is third person animation blueprint. Third person animation blueprint that already set as default. So now I must click compile, and now I try it. Alright, I try to play. Now, like this. This is the default. If I press Z, okay, I select the wrong one already, sorry. Just now I should select the one with 3D exchange. So this is the wrong one, MMA kick. I don't want the MMA kick. I should select that MMA kick with the 3D exchange. That's why at the beginning I always mention, I will always stress about, you need to name it properly so that you know what is the source. If you all put as the same name, later you don't know already. So I should select this. Mannequin 3D exchange MMA kick. So later I can delete this already because that one is a mistake. So now I compile again. Now I try to play again. This is inside my game. If I press Z, it performs the MMA kick. If I release, it will back to normal. If I press Z, I release, it will back to normal. Press Z, it will kick. So you see, I hold the Z, it only play once, right? So actually I can set it as loop. If I click looping and compile again, I try to play, kick. It will kick as a looping as long as I hold the Z. Now I try to set another one. If I press X key, right click, input keyboard X. Sorry, we don't have input keyboard X. Once I press it, I want it to play animation. Which animation to play? Play the happy animation. Select the 3D Exchange version. Alright, I also make it looping. If I release it, actually I can copy this. Ctrl C to copy, and here Ctrl V to paste. If I release it, it will send back to the third person animation blueprint. Now, I compile and I test these two buttons in your game. Now, in your game, if you press G, it is MMA kick. If you release it back to normal, you can run, you can jump. If I press X, immediately it will show the happy animation. If I press X, if I press Z, alright. Now, in Unreal Engine, you can set any of the real-time animations performed just by set the animations by with the keyboard buttons. And that is really real-time, and you can perform a lot of animations in Unreal Engine. That's all for today about how to import the Mixamo motions and perform in Unreal Engine with binding the motions to the keyboard. Thank you for watching. If you love my video tutorial, if you feel all these tutorials are very helpful to your 3D animation and game developing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the mini bell and select all, so that when next time I publish a new video tutorial, you'll receive the notification immediately. Turn on the mini bell is to activate the notification. Okay, see you in my next video. Enjoy and happy animation and game developing. See you.